and retailing is also levied by the state and it keeps it elected by the state government, right? So that's state governments, these are called state's own tax revenue. So that's separate, that's completely separate. Only there are some taxes that the central government keeps in complete totality. Some cesses that the central government levies are kept by the central government in 100%. Some surcharges, many of you may be paying like surcharge on income tax if your income is very high, then that is also kept by the central government in 100%. Any taxes that should go to the union territories, since union territories are administered by the central government, those taxes are also kept by the central government. Now, that leaves a very large part of the tax revenue, income tax, corporation profit tax, the custom duties. So these taxes, all other than what I have already described to you, some small items like there's vehicle tax and stamp duty, but that's levied by the state also in all. But these big taxes, also the CGST, the part of GST that goes to the central government, and IGST, which goes to the central government, they all go into a common, and this common pool is called a divisible pool. This divisible pool is then divided between the center and the states, and what are the states, which is then divided among the 28 states. Who does that division? So this is where the Finance Commission comes. That for each 5-year period, the Finance Commission is asked to make recommendations to the President of India. This is a constitutional commission which reports directly to the President of India. And it makes recommendations on how this division should be done. And the general convention so far has been that this commission's recommendations on this division, now the division between the center and the states is called vertical devolution, and the division among all the states of the state share among 28 states, that's called horizontal devolution. So the commission's recommendations in the past have always been accepted exactly as made. So in effect, going by that practice, what the commission recommends is actually what the division happens. Now there is a little bit more that the commission is asked to do, is required to do under the constitution. It is also asked to make recommendations on the grants to the local bodies. These are local rural bodies, panchayats, etc., and local urban bodies, nagapalikas, municipal corporations, municipalities, other municipal bodies. So there is that set of recommendations also made, and this is more recent because this is after the 73rd and 74th Amendment. So when you go back to the first Finance Commission, which was appointed in 1951, that did not make any local body grants because that was not part of the constitution at that time, but now it is. So starting with the, I think, 11th Finance Commission, maybe 10th, this has been going on. Then last area also, which has to do with disaster relief and disaster management. So for both of those, disaster mitigation and management, and especially the disaster relief. For that also, this Finance Commission is asked to make recommendations. There have been 15 commissions before this commission. This is the 16th one. Now, Constitution has a provision that the Finance Commission can also make recommendations which are state specific, if it so feels that there are some reasons why one or two or more or all 28 states should get some state specific grants, then it can make that recommendation. And likewise, it can make the recommendations on some sector-specific grants. So there will be grants on education, grants on health, etc. That is how it is done. Now, how does the commission itself do its work? A very, very critical part of the commission's work is very wide consultation. Two principal bodies with whom the commission must consult, that is the convention, is every one of the states and many very large number of ministries of the central government also. For each state, the commission visits, and I'm very happy to say that with our visit to Uttar Pradesh, our consultation with the states will be coming to an end. This is the 28th state, so the state consultation will conclude with this. Minister, with the central government ministry, some consultation is still ongoing. The finance ministry itself actually has made 4 different presentations to the commission, and the last one, 5th one, is still to be made. Each state also gives its own memorandum on how the state wants this commission to do the devolution to the meaning vertical, horizontal, as well as to the local bodies and disaster relief, and what it thinks that would be the appropriate grants by the commission to its own projects and sectors, etc. So that is, but the commission beyond that also does the consultation of its own independently from any distinguished citizens, past commissions if they are available. So we have consulted with the chairman of the 13th, 14th, and 15th commissions. The chairman of the 14th commission, we met him, although he would rather not give you any advice. The chairman of press 13th and 15th did. Likewise, we have gone to 5 different cities to get the expert advice. Conducted one such consultation in Rajgir, one similar one in Northeast in Nehru University in Meghalaya. In the south, we went to Vizag. So like that, in the west, we went to Jaipur. So we also did in this way that consultation. Also, the commission has a very vibrant website where we have a link there. If any citizen of India wants to give its give his or her recommendation to the commission, they can do so, and we regularly look into any submissions that come to us. So that is the process. We have completed the state. With today's consultation, we completed the consultation with the states. Our commission's mandate is to make the recommendations relating to fiscal years 26, 27 to 30, 31. So that's a 5-year period. Before us, the 15th Finance Commission, because of COVID, 15th Finance Commission ended up submitting 2 reports. One report was for the year 2021, and the second report was for years 21-22 to 25-26. So in all, 15 covered 6 years. Not a usual thing. Usual thing is 5 years, but because of COVID, it ended up doing 6 years. And before that was the 14th, whose recommendations went on to 1920, and the preceding 5 years, etc. So you can go back. So that is what it was. Now, having described that, I will describe briefly our meeting with the government of UP today. So we started with a very vibrant speech from the Chief Minister, and largely, what UP had to say in much greater detail afterwards, was covered by the Chief Minister. His speech was very informative. He gave a description of what progress UP had made in different areas, what reforms he had done, what achievements had been done by the government. And then also briefly he spoke about what the state's expectations were with the Finance Commission. Following that, so before that there was a short speech by the Chief Secretary as well, and the Chief Secretary followed by the Chief Minister. Then I spoke briefly. My speech was largely about thanking the government of UP for its hospitality extended to the Commission, and a little bit about what my own reading of UP's progress is. So, then we had a very long presentation by the ACS Finance, Additional Chief Secretary Finance, and that was a very, very good presentation. It summarized everything about UP, its demography, its economic progress, achievements in recent years, economic reforms that it has undertaken, and then a very large part of the presentation was devoted to the finances of UP. All in all, UP is a veteran state. UP's tax collection as a proportion of GSDP is among the highest in the country. And indeed, one would like to see other states to be able to do the collection as a proportion of GSDP to the tune that